Oh, and there's one more thing, and this is important. We did all of this without raising taxes. Without raising taxes. We've balanced the budget 3 years in a row. We've protected our cash reserves, and we've earned a AAA bond rating for the first time in our state's history. So you know what? I am proud of that record, and I look forward to running on it in 2010. However, tonight, we find ourselves at an important crossroads. While real progress has been made in the last 3 years, we have had to deal with some unforeseen challenges. As a result, tonight, too many Iowans are struggling. Too many of them have lost a job, or a house, or a business, or their health insurance. Together, we face the worst natural disaster in our state's history. We've endured a financial meltdown on Wall Street that has impacted every main street in this country. We face the toughest economic downturn since the Great Depression. And this has meant the loss of good jobs, as some companies have moved out of Iowa and shipped their jobs overseas. Just ask the people of Webster City and Fort Dodge, who recently learned that fate. So the reality is that we are still fighting every single day to reverse the misguided fiscal policies of the Bush administration and sometimes criminal practices on Wall Street. As a result of all of these factors, this economic storm has now hit Iowa, and general fund revenues have dipped by nearly $500 million. As governor, it's my duty to ensure our state budget is balanced. That's why I ordered a 10% across-the-board cut to keep our fiscal house in order for this year and beyond. I understand the consequences of these tough decisions, and this is not a step that any of us wanted to take. But as governor, it is my duty to be a responsible steward of the taxpayer dollar. I am committed to meeting that duty while protecting our priorities and our shared Iowa values. Taken together, our current challenges in Iowa rival those faced at any time in our state's history. One thing I can tell you, and one thing that I've learned, is that Iowans are at their best when their backs are against the wall. As Iowans, we believe that no matter how difficult the challenge, we will succeed as a people. Iowa will weather this storm. We will rebuild and renew and come out of this stronger than ever before. After all, it was our Nobel laureate, Norman Borlaug, who taught us to always do your best, don't be afraid, and never, ever give up. Those are words that every Iowan should take to heart, especially during these difficult times. You know, in the time that I've been honored to serve as your governor, my love for the people of this state has only deepened. I've stood shoulder to shoulder, piling sandbags with families desperately trying to save their home or their business. I've listened to the anguish in the voices of those who have lost the battle to save the levee. I've witnessed firsthand the acts of great personal heroism performed by everyday citizens and members of our National Guard. And on too many sad occasions, I've had to offer condolences to parents who have lost sons and daughters in combat. I've seen firsthand the steel-like resolve of families who have lost everything but are absolutely determined to rebuild their lives. And I've witnessed the unyielding faith that small business owners and entrepreneurs have as they struggle to stay in business. This is the spirit of Iowa, and these people inspire me every single day. Look, I'm a very lucky man. I am blessed to have a wife who loves me, an extremely supportive family, great friends, 2 amazing kids, and the best job in this state. To be governor of Iowa, to have the awesome responsibility and opportunity to help people in need and to shape our future every day is very humbling. I wake up each and every morning with a sense of excitement and a burning desire to make Iowa a better place. And you know what? I'm on your side. And I'm on the side of every hardworking Iowan to build a better life. I want to help them build a better life and a better opportunity for themselves and their families. And I want you to know that I will always, always stand up to fear and injustice. And I will always make the tough decisions as long as I'm your governor. And there's one more thing. There is one more thing. I will never, ever back down. And you know what? Together, we've been through a lot of tough battles, whether it's in the legislature or on the campaign trail. And Democrats, it's time once again to stand up and fight for our democratic values, our Iowa values. I want you to stand up if you want to stand with me to fight for hardworking men and women, especially those who have been displaced. Stand up if you want to preserve a woman's right to make her own health care decisions. Stand up if you want to fight for civil rights and equal rights, regardless of sex, race, or sexual orientation. Together, we will heal the state's broken wounds, and we will make this state whole again. And we will rebuild Iowa, and we'll come back stronger and more vibrant than ever before. And with your help, we will continue to move Iowa forward. And one more thing, I want to make it crystal clear to anyone and everyone thinking about running for governor next year. I welcome a spirited debate about our record of accomplishment. I welcome a healthy debate about the future direction of this state. And one more thing. This is not only a race that we intend to finish, this is a race that we will win. Together. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless the great state of Iowa.